So they caught that so-called Aryan warrior, Daniel Egan. He was wanted by the Salida police, and they've caught him. They caught him. He had put out a $50,000 bail bond. So he tried to run with a $50,000 bail bond on him. Now, here's some details according to the ArkValleyVoice.com. Salida police apprehended Daniel Egan. He's wanted for several weeks on multiple national warrants, including first-degree murder. They took him into custody July 8th. Says 5 days ago. After receiving a tip regarding a car at Columbine Manor that was suspected to be stolen, when officers arrived, they learned that a man wearing a dark wig had departed the vehicle carrying a bag, and he moved to another vehicle reported to be gray in color. The police began to search for the vehicle, which belonged to Ashley Egan, which was then spotted by a Colorado State Parks officer. Salida police and Chaffee County Sheriff's officers arrived at the location, conducted a high-risk traffic stop. Egan, age 47, was discovered hiding in the back seat of the vehicle. He's booked on a $100,000 cash bond for multiple original charges, including first-degree murder, second-degree murder, first-degree assault with a deadly weapon, second-degree assault, serious bodily injury, second-degree assault, strangulation, second-degree assault, injury with a deadly weapon, violent crime, used weapon, violent crime caused death. Egan also faces new charges for multiple motor vehicle thefts in both the Salida and the Colorado Springs area. His additional bond amount is $12,000 cash. Well, what's he doing? What's he doing? Grand theft auto. Ashley Egan is also being charged as an accessory. Her bond is set at $50,000 cash or surety. As reported by Ark Valley Voice in June, the fugitive had evaded police for weeks. Here's another article about accused killer back in custody. USA TV Denver, a man who is wanted on warrants for multiple charges, including first-degree murder, is back in custody and facing new charges related to motor vehicle theft. Daniel Egan was among 4 inmates who are charged in connection with the 2018 death of Matthew Massaro inside the Buena Vista Correctional Complex. Daniel Egan was serving a 16-year federal racketeering sentence for leading a white supremacist prison gang. In March of this year, Egan was released from federal custody on the racketeering charge and 5 days later agreed to plead guilty to second-degree assault in connection to Massaro's death. Now, somebody had said he didn't have a chance since he was 10 years of age. They also had, jail. It seems like, I don't know where exactly I, am situated in the world. But if people are going to be racist, I can't be a part of that shit at all, no matter what. So I'm not, being in America, I could just avoid, everybody who's racist. But if you're stuck in jail, I just wonder, is there another way? And then since I do somewhat feel sympathetic if he's been, getting fucked with ever since he was a kid and he never had a fucking chance. So basically our, society, our system, our jail just creates these fucking monsters. And then we act surprised when stupid shit happens when our goddamn jail system created the fucking monster. Charlie Manson went into jail initially over a bad check, $20 bad check. And then he goes in and out, and then he's getting raped, as a teenager. And then he's just been in and out of jail. Basically, he was in jail his whole life. So Egan, the part that I am somewhat sympathetic because when you're young, but he led the motherfucking white supremacist group. He led the motherfucking thing. He's serving 16 years for that thing. And then apparently there's a murder, and then, he runs away. This Matthew Massaro, he says he had nothing to do with the fucking murder. And do we believe him? Don't we believe him? He's in fucking prison, that only helps your prison fucking, your street rep in prison rules. It's a whole nother thing, right? In prison, basically, yeah, you got to obey the damn, overseers. But the overseers can't oversee everything. And so, for the most part, you have the other jail mates who are sitting there running the damn jail and not the jailers themselves. So Daniel was able to post a $50,000 bail bond and he was released. So apparently, he ate $50,000. He's arrested July 8th after Salida police were dispatched to the area of Columbine Manor for a suspicious vehicle. When officers arrived, they found an abandoned stolen vehicle. They spoke with the person who called in the information. They were told that a man was wearing a wig had gotten out of the vehicle. The man was seen grabbing a bag and throwing it into the back of another smaller gray vehicle. Based on previous information, officers began searching the area for a gray vehicle belonging to Ashley Egan. Short time later, her vehicle was spotted by a Colorado State Parks officer. Sounds like the same exact article. $100,000 bond, 8 charges. Seems like 8 felonies. And new charges for more grand theft autos and within Colorado Springs and Salida areas. How many grand theft autos? He's trying to raise money? How much fucking money is... Goddamn, this motherfucker is... Basically, he's at home when he's out of jail and he's at home when he's in jail. He's got a whole fucking white supremacist. So, here's what I'm going to say now, okay? Now you're a grown-ass fucking man. You got to stand the fuck up. And if jail forces you to make a goddamn choice, you're on the side of the rainbow revolutionaries. You're on the side of the rainbow, hippie, peaceful revolutionaries. You're not white anything. You're a pale, light-skinned revolutionary, rainbow revolutionary. You hate the Confederates, you hate white supremacy, you hate the KKK, and you hate Nazis. You hate the fucking Nazis. You become a good American, you hate the fucking Nazis. You become a good human, you hate the fucking white supremacist, KKK, Confederate, low-life, degenerate sons of bitches. You reform, and you become a better person. That's what you have to do at this point. Starting at this step forward. You start to do that shit, then perhaps, there could be some mercy. But for right now, you just seem like a fucking piece of shit from jump. Some people, I was watching this basically white privilege, lecture, TED Talk lecture, and they were saying, we all know the Nazis are fucking shit. We all know the Confederates are fucking pieces of shit. We all know the KKK. Do we? I don't think we all fucking know that shit. So I feel like, that should be obvious. But there are people that don't realize that. So basically, this motherfucker chose evil. He jumped into evil with, both feet. He chose evil with a gusto. He's so happy with, racist, fascism, fucking, criminal, bullying fucking ways. Motherfucker is just a pile of shit. He chose the dark side. He's a wicked motherfucker. So, you're a racist on top of being a criminal pile of shit. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. And you're 30-something years old, so turn a new leaf, start your rainbow revolutionary group, or just, get the fuck out of here. I'm supposed to believe that you didn't kill that guy? I'm supposed to believe you didn't kill that guy. Was that guy brown? If that guy was brown or black, in some respects, just your thoughts contributed to. And that, we live in a racist society, so that one guy is correct. He kind of gets shit for being like some sort of race hustler, but Jimby X or Kindy, Abraham Kindy X, I don't know. But his main point is correct. We live in a racist society, and if you're not doing anti-racist shit, you're part of the problem. We live in a racist society, so you have to actively do things to fight against the racist systemic institution.